Howdy there. So a couple of days ago, I haven't had the chance to yet, a couple of days ago I saw Haywire, and I really enjoyed it. I actually had a great double feature at the old movie house. I saw Haywire and then I saw The Gray, and both are really, really good. Haywire is the new Steven Soderbergh picture. It's about a... Well, we're never really given an organization, but, well, it's a private organization working for the government. She's basically an assassin who needs to be eliminated, and they double-cross her, and, you know, once she's been double-crossed, she wants to get to the bottom of why she's been double-crossed, and just who's behind it, and... You know, she wants revenge, basically. It's a revenge picture. Okay. Stars, I believe I've got her name right. Carla Gugino. She's not an actress. I guess this is her first film. She's a ultimate fighter. Mixed martial artist. That certainly pays off here. She does all of her own stunts. She's really good in the movie. I mean, she's not unbelievable, but the fact that she basically just has to hold her own, you know, against some of these high-powered actors, and just kind of stand there and look mean, whatever, she definitely pulls it off. And the fact that she does her own stunts, and that it's always her that you're looking at, really helps sell the part. Really enjoyed it. You know, it gave them, you know, a chance to focus on her doing her thing, and of course the other actors have stunt doubles, and when they were, you know, doing the fight scenes, she's always perfectly, you know, shown, whereas, you know, the actor who's having the stunt double is not so much, but yet it really gives you a steady look at what's happening and the action that's going on. And again, it's obviously her, so it really just kind of helps you, you know, helps seal the illusion. There's been a lot of talk about Soderbergh retiring, that he's just pretty much done. And maybe retirement's not the right word, but a hiatus, just because you can always come back. You know, it's just directing, and he can find a story, and it may take him 10 years, but maybe he'll find something he wants to direct. But anyway, there's been talk of him retiring. And I kind of get the feeling here, just because that's the key word for this film, is it's indulgent. And it's not indulgent in the type of way that the Ocean films were indulgent. This is, you know, creatively indulgent, focused indulgence, where the Ocean's film just wanted everything piled in, just glitz and glamour. And I feel that, I'm giving it an 8, by the way. I don't know if I've said that yet. I've been forgetting to say it at the beginning, but I'm giving this film an 8, solid 8. You know, the Ocean films, even though they, you know, might seem like it, are studio pictures. You know, there's big talents, big egos involved, and they are studio films designed to make a buck. But they just happen to be, you know, intelligent and well done. This, you know, is basically controlled by 3 people. That's what I think I really liked the most about it, is it comes down to 3 names, and it was directed by 1 man, written by 1 man, and produced by 1 man. Not all the same man, but 3 different single men brought this vision to the screen. I believe mostly out of the studio system, and that's what I mean by indulgent. I feel like it's everything Soderbergh ever wanted to do. I really think this is one of his better films. You know, it's not Traffic. It's not my very favorite Soderbergh film, The Limey. It's not The Limey, but it's very much kind of like The Limey. You know, revenge. So I really, really enjoyed this film. It's gorgeously shot. I wanted to remember the name, but now I can't. Of the cinematographer. I mean, it's just beautiful. I've talked about Soderbergh's visual style. You can, you know, just with Contagion, not even 6 months ago, you can watch a Soderbergh film, and like Tim Burton, within a few minutes, you definitely know. Not even a few minutes, a few seconds, you know you're watching a Soderbergh film. He's just got that visual style. That visual style is definitely intact here. It's maybe more fluid. You know, this is an action story, and there has to be a lot of, you know, visual storytelling going on. I think that it ups his game here a little bit. I think his camera is a lot more active than it usually is. I'd say that, you know, he's playing a lot more colors. Usually I find that he, for a film, finds like one color and really sticks to it. And there will be other scenes that emphasize another color, but they're short and, you know, meant to stand out. Really, this film, I think, associates color with characters. And I found when a particular character was on the screen, you know, the color was that character's color. And so since there's a lot of characters in the film, the color is very evenly divided. I find usually Soderbergh loves his orange. You know, there's always some... everything seems to be orange. At least that's what I walk away with from Contagion. I remember there being a lot of orange. Here, there's just everything. You know, it's just gorgeous. Again, he doesn't really focus on one color in particular. Again, beautiful. All the acting's really good. I think I got sidetracked from the cast after I mentioned Carla Gugino. Okay, it also stars Ewan McGregor, Antonio Banderas, Channing Tatum, Michael Douglas, Bill Paxton. It was so good to see Bill Paxton. I haven't seen Bill Paxton on the big screen. I can't remember how long. It was very good to see Bill Paxton. Those are the big ones. I can't... Maybe I'm leaving somebody out. But all the acting is really good. Again, she's basically dominates the film. She's in pretty much every scene. But she's in, you know, pretty much every scene with one of these actors. And they're all really good. And again, when it comes down to it, they do the bulk of the reacting and the acting. But where she gets to be, you know, jaded, pissed off, you know, a woman on a mission, basically, which is fine. All the acting is really good. You're globe hopping, I mean, but it's not that type of movie where it's showing off scenery. Again, it's more focused indulgent, artistically indulgent. I mean, even though you are globe hopping and it takes place in Dublin, Barcelona, I think New York, again, several key cities around the world, but yet I felt that it probably was all soundstage. I mean, it very easily could have been. There's not much scenery. There's not much seeing the city. There's not much, you know, architecture. It's just saying they're there, and, you know, they're probably on a soundstage in Burbank. Which is fine. Again, maybe they did go to those places. It did not look like they went to those places. I think it very could have easily just been in a studio here. I really enjoyed the sound. The sound is something I've been thinking about a lot. Usually in action, you know, epics, non-stop action, everything is very loud. Here, everything is very muffled. And what I want to call realistic. Now, I have never witnessed in person a high-octane martial art gunfight, but I imagine that if it actually happened, then this would be, you know, more similar to what it would be like. You know, in an action picture, when somebody punches someone, you know, it usually sounds like thunder. You know, it's just massive. Here, you know, when you punch someone, you can barely hear it, and you hear the reaction more than you do the punch. Also, I really thought it was kind of clever. I can't remember if this is R or PG-13, but a lot of the violence, the direct violence, is concealed. Oh, Michael Fassbender is also in the film. The violence is concealed. Like, when she punches someone, you see the face react, the head jerk, but you don't see the actual punch. You know, maybe that's just saying how quick she is or something, but like she punches and you hear the punches, but you don't see any contact. You just see the face, you know, jerking about. Also, the guns. There is a lot of gunfire, you know, Uzis, all big types of guns, and it's not loud. You know, it's very, what I would think would be, you know, borderline realistic. You know, muffled shots. You know, it doesn't sound like, you know, the end of the world. Like, I imagine, if I had any desire to go see Underworld, I imagine that that is an incredibly loud film. This is not. You know, this is soft. But I really enjoyed that. You know, it was different and refreshing. I really don't know what else to say. I thought the action scenes were great. The fight choreography was tremendous. All the fights were like, wow. Definitely take you in. A lot of them come out of nowhere. It's just really, you know, a great action flick. And again, starring a woman, so that's empowering. Yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed it. I think it's one of Soderbergh's better films. Again, I think he's kind of, I got the feeling that they had so much fun making this film, that, you know, he just wanted to indulge. He's always wanted to make a, you know, kick-ass revenge chick flick. And he did. And he had a hell of a time doing it. It's like a kid in a sandbox, you know. That's the feeling that came off the screen. And so therefore I had a great time. They had a great time making it. I had a great time watching it. I really don't know what else to say. I think I've covered all the bases. I really, really enjoyed it. Can't wait to watch it again. I will definitely rent this and watch it again. Just so I can see some of those awesome fight scenes again. So that's Haywire, the new film from Steven Soderbergh. It's made absolutely no money. If it's still around your town, please go out and see it. I don't know why it's made no money. I'm sure after this weekend, it will not be in the top 10 any longer. So, you know, whatever. I don't get it. So that's Haywire. It's a solid 8. Great picture. Thank you.